Okay, Kaylee, your portfolio leaves me with a bunch of questions. I'm uninitiated and not knowledgeable about the culture in which you seek to reveal in your portfolio. So let's have at it and see what you have. First shot here, really love the rhythmic patterns going on, and your focus is right at the spot that I would want it to be. You have down at the lower end of the frame where the eye kind of enters it out of focus, and it moves through the frame to this beautiful blue area that is in focus. So very well executed, technically speaking, and I really like the arrangement of your frame. So moving forward, I like how you then take some images and really focus in on some of the details that make this form of dress so very unique. So in here, you've got the edges of the lace, which again, the focus is very appropriate. I just kind of wonder about the lace contrasted up against this very linear pattern up at the top. And almost am wondering if there's something there that is also very interesting, contrasting the two. Again, another shot of lace, and I like the angle you have shot both of these shots of lace at. We certainly get to the point that you could overdo all of these detail shots, but this image is really interesting because the way the lace is organized, it's almost the way feathers are arranged on the body of a bird. So it's kind of layered on there. It definitely has varying degrees of texture. The one thing I would like to see here is maybe this part of the photograph in focus. I don't know if that was intentional to draw our eye to this area, but I love the beautiful texture up in here and also down in here. And I think this would be one of those images that'd be really cool if everything was in focus on it. And definitely in contrast to this image, I think this image you do a great job using that depth of field and really contrasting the very sharp edged perimeter of these ribbons up against kind of all the different clutter of colors in the background. Again, works very well in this image, and I think very successful photograph. So I'm assuming this is a self-portrait of yourself. If it's not, then I apologize. But anyhow, I just wonder, taking this image of yourself, how you did that, or if you had somebody help you out with that on that one. The reason I ask that is your face is out of focus here. And it looks like it's kind of a camera shake out of focus. So again, when we zoom in there, we can kind of see a little bit of that movement. So if somebody else took the image, perhaps they just weren't comfortable using the camera. If it was a self-portrait, I think, especially if you had it on a camera with a timer, a little bit more understandable that it would be out of focus, because, sometimes you just can't get centered correctly in the camera. But either way, I probably would edit this shot out, although I do think what you got going on in the picture is really important to the narrative that you're presenting here. I think you really do need to be in one of these shots or many of these shots, and so I just think maybe this was an opportunity to go back and reshoot because you are a little bit out of focus here, and the out of focusness looks more a product of a mistake than purposeful blur in here. So I really do want you to watch out for that. So we'll take on the rest of the images then in our next video.